How do you know you got a bad ball joint? Welcome back to Top 5 Auto Repairs. In today's topic, I'd like to discuss about bad ball joints. It's extremely easy to figure out whether you need to change your ball joint or not. The first common sign is going to be worn or torn rubber boot. If you find that grease is leaking out of the rubber boot and you see dirt introduced into the ball joint, it is time to replace it. The next common sign is going to be knocking or clunking noise. Let's just say you are driving and you suddenly hear this noise. That's going to be a sign that your ball joint is worn. Also, if you're driving and you feel a strong vibration, that's also a sign that your ball joint is also worn. Of course, knocking noise and clunking noise and vibration can be caused by a lot of different factors, such as bad engine mount causing vibration. You can hear knocking or clunking noise caused by worn control arm bushing, even engine mount, and so on. So make sure you learn how to figure out how to check for a bad ball joint. The quickest way to check for a ball joint is first jack up your vehicle and place it on a jack stand. Next, you want to grab this tire over here or the wheel and you want to lift it vertically up and down, holding it at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock position and move it up and down. If there's excessive play, that ball joint is completely worn. The next simple test is you're going to grab the tire or wheel on the bottom end and move it side to side like this. Again, if there's excessive play and there's clunking noise and knocking noise, it's also time to replace that ball joint. The next common sign of a ball joint is going to be alignment issue. You may notice that while you are driving, you're going to feel like your vehicle is pulling to one side, or it may start to wander on the road like this. Also, if you hit a pothole and you hit a speed bump, it suddenly feels like you're losing slight control. That's also going to be a sign that your ball joint is worn. If you're planning to change your ball joint, I recommend using a ball joint separator, or you can also use a fork. The ball joint separator will ensure that you do not cause the ball joint boot to rip. However, if you use a fork, it's almost guaranteed that this is going to cause the rubber boot to tear and cause the grease to leak out. But of course, since you're already replacing it, it doesn't really matter that you're using the fork. When it's time to install the ball joint, make sure you use the proper tool and use a ball joint installer. And also, you're gonna want to get yourself a decent quality snap ring plier to remove the snap ring clip, or they call it the C clip, out of the ball joint. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.